always have something on me. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. That's cute. That's super, super cute. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's a little bit earlier than I normally do this, but because I have to have a short captain's log today, because I have a neurologist appointment in less than an hour. I have that and the electrician coming in an hour or two, too. It's going to be super fun. Happy May the 4th. Yes, so today's is going to be a little bit smaller or time live because I have to go to the neurologist, which I'm really excited for because my headache did like go down tremendously yesterday, but they I had a lot of headaches in April, so I just want to make sure everything is okay. Pretty sure that it is, but you know how your mind likes to play tricks on you. Um, and then I have the electrician that's supposed to be coming here between 11 and 3, and I really cannot wait until they come because I cannot film like right now. I'm doing this for my tablet. I could do it if it's through Wi-Fi like this, but my cameras are usually plugged in. I cannot plug one appliance in. I can't plug more than two appliances, like two sewing machines, the heater, I mean the press or whatever. I have to turn off one to do the other one and then plug the other one. It's a little bit of a pain. So I'm hoping that when they come in, they're able to fix it right away. I don't know, but my workroom is not as big as a mess. I need to clean up, I'll tidy up a little bit as well. Happy May the 4th too. Yes, I cannot believe it's May the 4th. You guys on Facebook, on Instagram, you're going to see all kinds of different custom groups show their May the 4th stuff. So like you have Notorious, you're probably Zarel's going to launch something. You never know who's going to launch it, or there'll be special deals. So there should be deals today, May the 4th, Revenge of the 5th, and Revenge of the 6th. So those 3 days, but it's Star Wars month, so you're probably going to see a lot of people coming out with Star Wars stuff. Um, if you're a fan, you're going to be on cloud high because there's so many also Star Wars series that are coming out. So we already have the little Jedi's, which is super cute. I wish my kids were into that, but they're too old for that. But then Ahsoka's coming out, all the stuff. So we have it. So this is the bag I post for May the 4th. It's the Miranda tote with some slight modifications. And this is the Alchemats print that was a combination with Shannon from Knotted Threads. Knotted Threads. I love this. Look how cute, beautiful and detailed this is. Look, see like baby Yoda, the Falcon, TIE fighters, and then they made like some of the little features on here, like they look like ladybugs, like BB-8, but it's not. It's super cute. Like there's so much detail that's in this that you will look at it for hours. Like the fact that the ladybugs are BB-8s, I never even would have thought of that. I'm sorry, I'm super congested too. My sinuses are not acting the nicest. So inside, I just used I have an Ahsoka pull that I got from at City Creations. And then I just used nice water resistant orange, and it has a zipper pull and a slip pocket, and I did a adjustable strap, of course. But yeah, I like this bag a lot. My slight modifications is that I did add D-rings, and I did a different like separation because in the pattern they usually for the size they either want you to go 1.5 inches from each center or 2 1/4. I did a little bit wider, and I really like how this bag came out. This is one of my favorite bags I made. I'm going to try to make a Catalina today with like modifications, and it's going to be Star Wars theme as well. But we shall see. I'm hoping that I can make it. I don't know how long the electricity, what it's going to entail for the electrician. So this is like the part 17th of repairs on my home. Thank you. From Atsy Creations. Let me see if I can. Atsy Creations. Hold on. I'm trying. Sorry, I'm trying to find my internet is like moving slow as molasses right now. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. So I got the zipper pulls from there. I got really pretty. I did another Ahsoka bag for the bag tomorrow. It is a you're welcome. It is a new pattern from Jacqueline from Clutch and Couture. I got to tell you, the shape of this bag is truly unique. My husband likes it a lot. I made it into an Ahsoka bag. I used orange cork. The bag is very unique. Like, it's a tote, so there's not a whole lot of hardware that is needed. You just need zipper pulls. Like, I think you need 3 zipper pulls. That's it. And no other hardware. And it's a really cool, fun, unique shape. I haven't seen this shape before. I did it yesterday. It was a good sew. I did mess up on one part because I did not read the directions fully, or like, I don't know, because when I have a headache, I should not sew. Like, I constantly will mess up, and then I can fix the correction. I can fix it, but like, I messed up at one part where I was supposed to stick the handles in to the seam allowance, and I made the bag, turned it out, top stitch, and then that's when it hit me. I was like, oh, okay. So I couldn't undo it because I didn't want to perforate the cork. So I like attached them with rivets, and it turns out fine, and the designer is perfectly fine with it. But I felt so bad because it was like at the point of no return. Like, I already turned the bag right sides out. I poked out all the corners and I top stitched. And I was like, when I did the last stitch and I was pulling through the threads to the back, I was like, yeah. And then I even whacked my hand with the mallet yesterday. Super not fun. I am not a good person. I want to, my thing is my body automatically wants to keep doing what it's set to do, like what I told my mind I'm going to do this morning. And my mind could be like, dude, no, your body is sick, your head is hurt, you're congested, you should just take a high Cienda and call it a day. All right. But I'm like, no, I have to do it. And then I mess up. Good morning. So yeah, May the 4th, you're gonna see a lot of different companies. I've been looking at Notorious. They have some really pretty print. They have this Ahsoka that's like on this blue and it's gold. And I'm like, I gotta get some of that. I just seen like little people having like different Star Wars celebrations, and I'm kind of excited. And if you're on Facebook, you might want to look up Star Wars celebrations, and you can see people like doing their cosplay, or like there's a special theme for Disney. It's pretty cool. So I know we're supposed to get a full preview of Ahsoka. So that's supposed to be being launched today through Disney, because we just have like snippets, but like it's supposed to be an actual trailer that comes out today. So yeah, I'm kind of excited. I really do like this bag. I don't know. I really like this style bag. I just think it's like a classy. Look at the bottom. It's different colors. And I did like little accent handles with the same colors, so that way it could be nice and cushiony. But I really love this fabric. Like, look, the Millennium Falcon, a ladybug. Come on. That is so cool. Good morning. So yeah, this is my May the 4th bag. I am really excited about it. And tomorrow, for the Revenge of the 5th, we have another Ahsoka bag. It's kind of bright. It's kind of, the purple one and this brown one to me are a little bit more like not in your face Star Wars. This one is not, but the color is bright, and the applique I did is really bright. So therefore it's kind of more like a focus point, I guess. But yeah, I love this. So I don't know. I know that Alchemax is going to be opening up a pre-order soon. I don't know what's going to happen today. So just look around, have your eyes open, because there's a lot of groups who celebrate May the 4th, and there's a lot of pattern designers that celebrate it too. So just like keep your eyes aware and see what's going to happen. I'm like eyeballing right now. The May the 4th round from Notorious. It probably won't be open until like 11 when Serena gets up. I'm going to be like going through each one of those pages to see what kind of fabric they have available. Thank you, Delva. I appreciate it. I really like how it turned out. I think one day I'm going to do a sew along for this. I mean, I talked to the designer and I think she already gave me the okay. I just got to recheck my emails. I just like every time I do it, I do something a little bit different. This pattern really is like blueprints, and you can like create it either way you want, whatever you want. Because I even thought this would be a really cute like messenger bag, and then I thought it would be a cute messenger bag slash backpack. May the force be with you too, Lynette. Oh yeah, I like. Oh, so at Say Creations. Okay, if you get to go to a so magical, and I hope everyone has a chance to go whenever they're able to. And they're because they're branching out, they're going to different locations. So if something's close to you, Etsy wasn't at So Magical Texas, but they were in Florida. They had this really cool bin, right? It had all these different pools. It was like it looked, those sandboxes that we used to play with as a like in preschool. It looks like a large sandbox, but it's nothing but zipper pulls. They give you pouches. There's two pouches. One is $40 and one I think is I don't know what the other price is. You can take as many as pulls as you want and stick them in this pouch. They don't count them, whatever. I didn't even close mine, and they were like gracious enough to be like, yeah, take it. You got them all in there. There's none spilling out. And for $40, I think I came home. If you look at my September haul, I mean my November So Magical haul, I think I had like 70 pulls. No joke. And that's a still, because usually pulls cost like $1.50 or more for each one. And I got mermaid tails, charmed, all these really cool things. I even got Moon Knight, which I've been trying to get that bag. I have sketched out a million times and I just need to put it together. So yeah, they have these really cool deals on that. And they also have the hidden Harry Potter, that goes black, and in sunlight it shows the map. And they have the same theme for the Disney theme park. I actually have both of those. They have really cool fabrics. I didn't catch when they had a pre-order for the Ahsoka. They had her blue and white hair, and then they had some other prints for her, but they have really nice fabrics. I'm the Wondery map one that's dark, and then in sun it opens up to the map, is like my all-time favorite vinyl. It's just because it looks black. Like, so you can go to work, everyone thinks it's a regular messenger bag, but as soon as you pop out in the sun, the map is there. So like it will make you smile because it's like an everyday bag. But as soon as you hit that heat sunlight and get that UV rays on you, you're kind of cosplaying as, a Harry Potter character. And I think it's pretty cool. Hey. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think everyone has the Miranda pattern. Like, I don't know anyone that doesn't have this pattern. Because if you Etsy stock like I stock, then you've seen this. I actually have never made the mini one, and I think I'm going to. I personally like this bag. To me is small. But it's not as small as some people want my bags to be, so I might make one or two for Awesome Con. But yeah, I love this bag. So the only thing I did, my modification is the width in between. I added side connectors and having the handles. That's pretty much it. Yes, like you were not limited to colorways or anything. I think that when I kept asking them, They also, if you always see, if you see me lighting up my zipper ends and you're like, where did you get this Harry Potter thing? It's from them. I want to get the Star Wars one too, and just another one for backup. It was interesting though going through TSA with this. Thank goodness it didn't have any butane, but if you can, you imagine like they're like checking your bags and they see this. So what I did is, if you are going to fly, I separated this from the top from the bottom. I was trying, no, it wasn't separated from the top of the bottom. I actually put it on the very top pack, and I told them before I scanned it in because it looks like it could be a weapon. So they did look through it. That going through TSA and having all my check bags, I mean all my my carry-on and my personal bag have hardware in it was the most interesting experience. Because one, I stuffed it to the point that if you just move the zipper, everything was gonna explode out of the bag. Two, when they showed the x-rays, there were like mermaid tails, the charm symbol, like there were all these symbols. I was like, I went to a sewing convention and he was like, just go ahead, ma'am. Because he kept looking at me and looking at the bag. I'm like, it's so just, I don't know if anyone talks about that point, but yes, going through TSA with those stuff. I thought it was being cool because I got a really cool rotary from So Awesome. And I had to take the blades out and I gave them to Monica. Because I was like, there's no way they're gonna be like, we're cool with this. I know. They have a lot. They have a lot. This is not, I don't have a Falcon pole. This is a magnet. And this is from Alchemats. But I don't know when she's gonna have retail. I do know she's gonna have a pre-order this month, but I don't know when she's gonna have retail. I desperately need to get retail too, because I have hardly no magnets for Star Wars and Harry Potter. I'm trying to think. Yeah. But yes, I have tons of Loki. I might make a Loki bag. But yes, this is I just got the pool that I used was Ahsoka. So I don't know. I really like this bag. It came out cute. So tomorrow I'll be showing you I'm couture and clutches, Jacqueline's pattern. I don't know how she creates her things. She was on a hiatus for a while. I think she wasn't feeling very well, and then she hits us out of nowhere. In the tester group, like, I got this bag, and all I can say is this bag it's not your normal tote. It has a very unique shape to the point where, like, when Kendall was taking pictures of it last night, this morning he was like, I really like that bag. And he like normally says, "Oh, I always like your bags, baby." Da, 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 you know, soothe the Leo. But he was like, "No, I never seen a shape. You never made a bag that has that shape." And I'm like, "I know. When you hear tote, you automatically think a boxy box or a round bottom corner. This is very unique. It has like an actual silhouette. Um, and it is a nice tote. I gotta get Faith to take some pictures with it today. I know. I know. Jade had told me that I'm over 3,000 subscribers the other last week, and I totally freaked out when I found out. I feel tremendously blessed and to have like such an awesome community. Um, it's pretty exciting. It's exciting. I can't. There's no words like that. People actually want to see my awkwardness is pretty cool. So yeah, basically, I'm going to the neurologist in about 30 minutes. I'm going to have the electrician, and hopefully the electrician, pray that the electrician gets everything done because I can't film. It sucks. I can have, I can't even have all my lights on. It sucks. Oh, and the blue. Okay, so I diffuse my hair when I wash it, or I'll just come out like a huge frizz ball. I can't use my blow dryer because it breaks the circuit for more than 5 minutes because our electricity in our house is like half the house doesn't have electricity and the other half does. And when people use multiple of it, like I'm here by myself and I can't have one sewing machine and an iron on, or can't like I can film probably from a tablet, but it won't have the same as my camera. It's really crazy. It's annoying a little bit, but at least we're not completely not having electricity, so I'm grateful for that, you know? It's easy to complain and not notice like to be grateful for something. I'm grateful that all the work got done in my house, and I'm grateful that our electricity didn't fully go out, because if that would have happened, that would have been unfortunate, because I we've been in the scenario where the reason why we had to get repairs to our house is that the city had a branch going to the city plumbing, and all the houses on my street got flooded with water, with sewage, and we had so much damage, and that's why we had to work with like the city, Habitat for Humanity, and our own private contractors to get everything fixed. But when that happened, there was a rainstorm, and we don't know if it's the contractors that accidentally knocked out our box, or if it was just because the rain was so torrential. And now we have water that went through our circuit breaker, and half of our house does not light up. But the parts that need to be have electricity is so like there's a blessing. Like it could have been my kitchen, but no, my kitchen lights up. My fridge is fine. The freezer's fine downstairs. It is just the main level, and nobody can use two electronics or two appliances that need to be plugged in at the same time. Thank you, Gloria. I hope it gets fixed too. The electrician that Kendall talked to said that sometimes when this happens, there's a way they can do it with the breakers that, like, I guess us normies don't know. And I was like, okay, and if you would just tell me I can do the breakers. I'm not afraid of the breaker box. I'm pretty. That's the first thing I went to when I noticed that the lights went out. But yeah, at the same time, I hindsight's 2020. So when I opened up the breaker box, like breaker number 14 is to the main level, the living room. So I went to go touch it, and I know I seen water dripping, but I still flipped the breaker. I got shocked. My arm hurt for like a whole day. I got shocked. So I'm not electrocuted. I got shocked. My hair did. I it was never mind. It was a weird thing. So then I called Kendall. I'm like, dude, we have a problem. And I was like, I'm lucky to be alive, because look, I'm super clumsy and I don't pay attention a lot of times. I was standing in a pool of water too, barefooted, by the way. Just so. Only reason why I went down there because my daughter was like the electricity in the main level is not working. So I actually was trying to do a teachable moment. I was like, come here, Faith, I'm gonna show you how to do the breaker. So I grabbed the flashlight, I go downstairs, I see number 14 is red, and I'm like, let me flip it. And I was like, oh shit. And she's like, Mom, there's water on the bottom of your feet. I was like, this is a teachable moment. Don't do as I do. Yeah. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, so our meter reader is like right above my head, and it's right above the AC outside, and it was like cocked in with, you can see the caulking. Well, somehow, some way, when the rain came, when the first night the crew came out and left, when they left, my husband left to go get something to eat for us dinner. Me and Faith were the only two people in the house, and she's downstairs, like, doing her work, typing on her computer, and she's like, yeah, the TV's not working, and I can't get any Wi-Fi reception here. So I was like, I'm like, do you know how to flip the breaker? She's like, yeah, I know how to flip the breaker. I was like, flip the breaker, and she's like, wait, I don't know how to flip the breaker. And that's how me and her came downstairs. Yeah, because I was about to go to bed. So yeah, so we've been without like solid electricity for it'll be a week tomorrow. No, a week today. Yeah. Oh yeah, I want the seam roller from Zorel so bad because it's rainbow. You already know how I feel. I feel like if there's something pretty that you can have in your room that's a useful tool, use it. Get it. Because like I love my Mikas and Margot rivet thing, but I want to spray paint it and make it like a pretty color like I keep seeing in So Whatever or Seam Legits group, because I like pretty things or nerdy things, as you you see a bag, a Batman bag behind me. Yeah, I have like every single contractor that came down here, they wanted to play or touch with something in my room, from the Black Saber to the wands to Fire Guys, the Skeleton Key to the Goonies. Like there was my Darth Vader head that I get Lego kits that I want to get build, and I give them to Kendall because Kendall likes to build Legos, and then I put them in my room. Like I built them, but I didn't. Oh no, yeah, no. This is I made this bag for May the 4th. It's cute bottom. And I just it's the Miranda bag. I just did a little bit of modifications with the handle width, and making side connectors. Yeah, my arm hurt actually for a whole day. Like, and Kendall's like, you might need to go to the doctor. I'm like, I didn't get electric. He's like, I'm just saying, you had electricity go through your body. My whole arm hurt to my neck for like a whole day. Like it not like pounding like I'm sore pain, just like it was a weird numb pain. Like I kept like when your foot falls asleep and you step on it and you're just like, what the hell? That's what my arm and my neck felt like. Yeah, I yeah, but definitely if you're on, I know most of us, some of us are not. If you're on Facebook, start scrolling because you're gonna start seeing people have May the 4th sales, and it's the kickoff of Star Wars. And then again, Ahsoka. Oh, you know what? We didn't even get to talk about, and I only have like 15 more minutes, was the Met Gala. I did watch it even though my head was exploding during that time. What oh god. Okay, so I have a lot of feelings on this. Normally I'm like salivating with all the costumes, but I felt like I was watching the Hunger Games. Like we were in the first district because there was a lot of stuff I was like, "Wait, what?" There was a couple dresses and a couple outfits that I thought were amazing, and most of them I was like, "I'm watching the Hunger Games, right?" Like Doja Cat straight looked like the cat from the Hunger Games. Am I no one else is gonna say that? I mean, I just but I did see through is really in, so maybe that's why it's translating it for us to use TPU or P like our clear vinyls for bags, because apparently having see-through stuff is really big in the trend. So I think that translates to us having our see-through bags. Because obviously they're doing it on the red carpet. Like I told you, when you like talk to someone that goes to fashion school, like everything that every piece of material we have starts somewhere. So the trend just really big in there are was see-through, and a lot of gold and silver was like implemented, a lot of metallic colors. So that might be something that we could focus on with our hardware or edge painting or things along that line, just so it can catch someone's eye. But yeah, see through was like the theme for Met Gala. Good morning. Happy May the 4th. Yeah, I was I did, I thought I was watching the Hunger Games though. And everybody that I wanted to be at the Met Gala wasn't at the Met Gala. I was like, okay, this sucks. I was waiting to see Beyonce was coming. I was waiting to see Blake Lively. I was waiting for certain people that I'm like, I like their fashion sense, but they didn't come. So Zendaya didn't come. I was like, damn. But it did feel like the Hunger Games. I cause I was watching it with my youngest daughter. She was like, she likes some of the things, but everything, most of the things that I liked were see through. So then I automatically thought of all the see through bags that we're making right now, and metallic colors. So I know that sounds weird, but this is when you watch things like that. Yeah, and bejeweled fabric, very true. But yeah. Oh no. Oh, so pretty just out there. May the 4th. Okay. I gotta I've never ordered anything from them. I wanted to order desperately the Mickey Mouse embossed print, and I am mad that I did not order it. But I'm going to order something from them. They have really pretty fabric. And whenever, I always want things from them when Alex Radu makes an outfit. Like, I'm like, oh my God, you make the cutest stuff ever. And I want that print because you made it. I've never ordered from them, but I want to. Shannon, this is the bag that I made for May the 4th. And I was showing everybody, like, I like the ladybugs. I'm sorry, the falcon ladybugs is the cutest thing ever. And like BB-8 as a ladybug. I don't, it was, my kid, one of my kids, they were like, the details on this print is outrageous. Like, I have to say, this is probably my favorite, Star Wars print ever because like all the details just it's gorgeous. Like it all the details are just the little things and then you just it's one of those it kind of reminds me like a Vera Bradley print. That's probably why I like it. Vera Bradley has such even in her Mickey and Minnie things there's such fine details like they'll have like leaves that spell out Mickey or just like it's the little details that catches your eye and keeps you enamored and makes you want the bag. Yeah, Olivia did hands down. Awesome print. This is my favorite Star Wars, and that's coming from a lot because like 50% of my fabric collection is Star Wars stuff. So oh wow, okay. You're gonna make me. I'm gonna be going to Oh So Pretty while I'm at my doctor's. Like, what can I get? This is cotton. This came in the box with Shannon's bag with the Aries. This is cotton. I used what did I use on this? Oh, I used EB Fuse Heavy. I don't know if you guys tried it, but that stuff is amazing. It doesn't wrinkle. So I use the EB Fuse Heavy and then Thermolam. I have a theme with it. I don't know why I like it so much, but I do. It feels like if you use something like crunchy, and that's yes, I'm saying the EB Fuse is crunchy. It's like when you physically crumple it in your hand, you can hear it crunch. And then I use something soft. I just like the way it feels on your hand. Like it's a nice pliable. It's soft against the body, but yet then has some kind of structure. Yeah, I like no realistically whenever I get some people asking me like when I order pre-orders, do I order vinyl or do I order canvas? Most of the time I order cotton or canvas because chances are I'm going to want to use a part of it for either a quilt or I want to make a shirt or something. And I just feel like I get more material that way for me to get a vinyl, it's usually the people I order vinyl from is usually Backstitch, and I like. There's someone else I like their vinyl. At Say Creations. There's someone else there. There's certain groups that I like their vinyl a lot more. That I know that they go through a lot of testing to get to give the vinyl, and that's a huge thing for me because vinyl I feel like sometimes it can get weakened with dyes and prints. So some groups go through rigorous testing before they even present it to the public like this is good vinyl, and there are some that unfortunately get told that that's going to be a good print from the supplier, and there could be some unfortunate things. So I have a tendency of buying a lot of cotton, and that's probably why I don't have a really big clear vinyl game. Is because those two things coincide at the same time, and I hardly ever do get vinyl. I did get the clear vinyl from Backstitch when they had their their vinyl round back to basics because I was like, ooh, clear 626. It's the first time I seen it, so see. Okay, and that's what I'm saying. Like that, like Shannon, same thing. I just everyone always asks me that. I'm like, ask your bag makers, the bag makers that you really, really like their stuff, what they usually purchase. And I try and true canvas and cotton. Like if I know I'm only making the bag out of that material, I'll get canvas. It's a little duller. It's not as vivid as cotton, just like cotton if you get like if you go to I'll give you Notorious. So Notorious has cotton, rayon, and canvas. The canvas is going to be duller in color and not as sharp, like sharpened. The cotton is going to be true to the image that you see, but the rayon will be even more sharper and brighter than the cotton. Even though rayon's cotton, it's because it's lighter weight, it absorbs the dye better and it actually color fasts a whole lot better too. So sometimes I'll get Notorious's rayon and just like interface the heck out of it because the print is so bold and pretty that you're able to see every little minute detail. But if I know it's going to be something like supernatural that I have, I'm getting canvas. It's a dark theme. It just works out. Like when I order from TNT, this is their like last run, but because they're going to a different adventure, I order everything in canvas because I love their canvas. It feels really nice to the hand. But most of the time, it takes a lot for me to buy something in vinyl. Um, like I told you at Saeed, I automatically did it because that color changing black to maps HP, I was like, holy hell. And same with Backstitch when I got the 626 when it changes to pink and when it changes to blue. You can't get that with cotton. So there's certain things that are going to automatically draw me to get something from vinyl than cotton and vice versa. I know I'm waiting. I seen somebody had like some really pretty floral ones. I know I like Moonbeams floral. Actually, it it's very not it's not busy. It's like if somebody was in space and threw like helmets and like flowers in the air, that's what Moonbeam's creations. I'll show it to you tomorrow. I actually like their floral. I'm going to actually use it for Catalina today. I think it's my first time using it. It's really pretty though, soft. Dude, I okay, so I was out of foam and I was on the swoon page and I went stabilizers, right? And I got some of the old like posts from like 2018, 2017 and they're like people like I love Thermalam and I'm like, do I have that? And I used it in a bag instead of foam and it still stand up. I was like, you know what? For the win. Okay, no. I I always say the inside of the bag counts. Like I don't think that your outside of the bag should just be the only thing that you focus on. I feel like the inside is the moneymaker. Like it makes people want to buy it. Like I always say your inside has to count. Like and make it be like make it I can't do like a basic inside at all. That's when I can show people like, oh look, you have an eyeglass carrier. Oh look, this is a special area where you put your chapsticks and pencils and pens. Like I don't know, I love I love a good inside bag. And you know who has a good add-on pack for insides? Is it Chris W? She has one that is like an envelope that you open up, like you put a cam snap and it's different slots. And these are just add-ons that you could add on to any inside of the pocket. I believe it's Chris W. Let me double check. She has like a really good add-on. Like there's two. There's two, and I always forget to mention it because someone asked me about the inside of my bag, and one time, and I was like, "Oh, it's her add-on." As I scroll through these, yeah, she has if I can't find it here, I'll like put it in the post later. She's the one with that. Have a great day, Lynette. If I can't find it here, oh, pockets. That would help if I just went underneath pockets. So she has, I'll put a link, but she has like these pocket supplements that you put on the inside of your bag. I think she has a couple of them. And I'm just gonna just throw this link in there. And it's one of my favorite things to put inside of my bags. She has a really cool, someone showed it to me. Oh, it was Kittenish Behavior. It was on one of her, she was constructing a bag and she said that she was going to use this add-on for, she was making the Celine from Swoon. And if you're not familiar with Kittenish Behavior is, you really should look over her channel. She makes all her wardrobe clothes. Sometimes she does bags. Most of the time it's like right now she's been making a corset. She's British. Her family is amazing, and they're, but hands down, best advent calendar opening ever. Because her, like when his, when they always do, the dad gets like a licorice or a candy, and when he describes it, it is like the best moment, and it's funny. It warms your heart. It's great. So like 2 or 3 years ago, she was doing the Celine, and she had this one part where it's like it looks like an envelope, and I'm like, that's not a part of the Celine. And she was like, oh no, it's an add-on from Chris W. And then I went and I started like, what? I'm buying this one. I'm buying this one. And you could pretty much put it inside of any bag. So that's a May the 4th gift to you. And I like, whenever I do a really detailed bag, I usually grab one of her supplements and I go from there. And yeah, I'm a sucker. I'm like, if a pattern designer like goes really all out with inside of the bag, I just like, it's like the best thing ever. Shannon's like that, and definitely Aura Rosa. Like, look at the Catalina. Like, you do all these kind of crazy gymnastics for credit card slots, slip pockets, and it looks unique. I like a unique structure. And like, look at Erica's Hinterguard. That center pocket, I wear that bag. It's my bag. That center pocket, the divider, and then having the slip pockets inside of both dividers. That's total chef kiss, because I like pockets. But yeah, if you have a chance, visit Chris W's, and you can see, I think she has 3 or 4 different ones, and it's worth the investment. Like, the patterns are not, the packets are like $4 or $5, but you can literally put them in almost any bag you make, or backpack. So, or like if you want to try leather, go use Georgia Stitch Girls. She has this really cool thing where it's a zipper pocket that's leather, and then you put this card slot on top of it. I use that in almost all my backpacks, and that's a really good selling feature. And this, because it's like your zipper facing or overlay, except it's a whole entire square. It's beautiful. All right. Well, I'm about to hop off so I can go to the neurologist and then come rush back home for the electrician to be here. And hopefully not do anything stupid between now and then. So I hope everyone has a really good day. Have a good May the 4th, and I will see you for the Revenge of the 5th. So, bye. Thank you.